Do you have your Sam?
3-2-1.
Derm's injury updates are probably the big interest, and Hugh Renton, I've heard the odd thing about Hugh, but love to hear it from you guys officially. What's happening with Hugh?
Groin issue has been ongoing for him. He tried to sort of battle through it and then sort of got the better of him last week pre-game on our last training. So he's been up with the specialist, just getting, I guess, advice from them. So he's out for the foreseeable future.
Probably season ending?
He's pretty sore. I think it's important that he gets it right. So without putting a time on it, he won't be available this week anyway.
We've asked Jamie several times, but from your perspective, just what does Hugh bring to the team? What have you missed most about him?
He's got an awesome presence amongst the boys. He's obviously been around a while now, and he's pretty a level-headed leader and just a tough guy on the field. So pretty uncompromising player. So definitely miss that in the pack.
Anyone sort of extra called in to join the squad or training with the squad? You're a bit short on loose forwards?
There's a few boys in training. Harry Taylor's joined us. Sam Fishley's joined us. We've obviously had Michael Loft and Ty Cribbin as well, so taking a bit of load off Nasi Manu running room.
There was so much excitement about Caleb Tangatea in the first half of the season for good reason. He was fantastic. What chance we're going to see him playing this week?
Not this week. So he's also seen specialists around a groin issue. So it's a shame. As he said, he started the season really well and was in everyone's eye line. But unfortunately, won't be available this week.
Jonah?
Nariki, Nariki's back available, which is awesome, having his experience back amongst the group. And there's one other OB, wasn't there?
Talia?
Oh yeah. Tanielu's back available as well, which was some good experience coming back in.
And no fresh, unusual injuries in bye week, hopefully?
No. Hopefully everyone took the opportunity to rest up after 8 pretty tough games, leading into what is going to be a good run in, good test for us to see where we're at.
What's your experience of coming back from the bye? An easier week to prepare for, or a trickier week to prepare for?
So we're starting away on a Friday, so it's a pretty short week for a start. So keeping our plans simple, and I guess you can see a definite change in energy around the boys around training today. So hopefully we can take that through the week.
Motivation's still high. The reality is you're playing 3 tough Kiwi teams. You'll probably start as the underdog in each of those 3 games. How are you guys feeling about what you can still achieve this season?
Yeah, well, I think ironically we've probably played some of our best rugby this year compared to last season. So whilst it's frustrating we're not quite getting the results, there has definitely been growth in the team year on year. So I guess that's all we can ask. And now, like you say, we've got a good chance against 3 of the better teams in the competition to give it a real crack. I don't know, mathematically we're still a chance. So if we get it right, then if we're good enough, we can get into the playoffs.
And Sam Gilbert's news a couple of days ago. He's a guy you've known very well in recent years. What Sam meant to the Highlanders since he's been here?
Well, I think he's the ultimate sort of Highlander man. He came in the Bravehearts and sort of stood out in one of those games just as got called in, caught the eye of Tony Brown, and I guess made every post a winner. Ended up vice captain last season, over 50 games now, and a real glue guy in the team, can sort of play anywhere in the back line bar 9, and maybe to his detriment, didn't really give him a chance to settle down in his favoured position. But I guess that sums him up, being a team guy, being able to spread himself wherever he's needed.
There's always mixed blessings for you guys when a guy of his sort of age and experience chooses to pursue his career overseas.
Yeah, I think so. Can't really judge. I did exactly the same thing when I was similar age to him. So I guess opportunity to explore overseas and, I guess look after yourself before you finish. It's an important part of the game. But he's a guy that we'll definitely miss.
You guys happy?
Thank you. Brilliant.
Thank you, Clarke.